2 months, Will. That's too many. You know I'm not known for my patience. If Jaskin thinks he can keep pushing his luck, I'll personally prove him wrong. Did you forget we just dealt with the slip-up from one of our contacts? I paid that detective handsomely just to change those reports. That thing with his wife and daughter was a necessary push. He's lucky I didn't make good on my threat. And now this. I've got enough on my plate. I don't need Jaskin's men running around making everything worse. Believe me, I've almost gotten rid of him more times than I can count, but he's got access to things we don't. So as much as I agree with you about his carelessness, we still need him. I'll be sure to remind him of the deal he has with me. He might be useful to our business, but if he keeps acting like he's the boss, I won't just stand by and let him run the show. I'll figure something out. Just keep me updated on every move that idiot makes. Good. Is there anything else I should know about? That businessman? Yes, I remember that contract. Why do you ask? Really? Now that's just great. How many days does he have left? That little? No, don't call him. I'll pay him a visit tonight and, refresh his memory. If he can't come up with the money, I'll take a different currency. There's something you can do, yes. Set up a meeting with Jaskin, and make damn sure he understands it isn't an invitation. I'm done playing games. If Jaskin can't control his men, I will, once and for all. And inform Ryder, I want him there. Then off you go. Message me when you're done. What a circus. One day I'm gonna kill that son of a... Sorry, love. I didn't hear you come home. How long have you been standing there? You know I don't like it when you eavesdrop on me. Accident? Sweetheart, this has happened too many times to still call it that. You should be glad I'm too tired to be angry. It's alright. I know it was hard not to overhear me. Now, why are you still standing there? Aren't you going to say hello to your mister? That's better. How was your day? Did you have fun catching up with your friends? Good, good. I'm glad at least one of us had a good time. It's nothing. The usual BS. Idiots not doing their jobs right, men acting like children, and no one left I can trust to help me fix any of this mess. Just like always. Don't worry, it'll be fine. I need a minute to calm down. It's a good thing you showed up, otherwise we'd have a few holes in the wall by now. Stressed? How could you tell? You know I can't take a break, sweetheart. The Mafia doesn't do breaks. Yeah, I sure as hell need one. At least I got you to keep me from going insane. Yes, you heard that right. I still have matters to attend to. And before you ask, yes, it needs to be done tonight. I'll be long, so don't stay up waiting for me, okay? Don't look at me like that. I know we haven't had as much time together lately, but with everyone so tense and nervous, I can't just take a day off and leave it to them. They'd only screw it up anyway. If I want something done right, I gotta do it myself. Oh, come on. It's gonna take a lot more than a little trouble to burn your husband out. I can handle it. Have a little faith. I know you worry, but there's not much I can do about that, is there? Every time I tell you not to, you don't listen anyway. Oh, really? And what exactly would you like me to do to ease your mind? Sweetheart, I just told you, I don't have time to... 5 minutes? What's that supposed to do? Fine. I guess I can spare a few minutes before leaving. What do you have in mind? Sure, we can sit. You want to sit on my lap? Are you up to something? Of course not, because you're such an innocent person. Well, come here then. Get comfortable. There. Happy? Yes, you can play with my hair. Just don't mess it up, okay? I can't show up later looking like a hedgehog. Cute. You might think so, but I've got a reputation to keep, you know? You're supposed to be the only person who gets to see me like this. Perks of being my partner and all that. By all that, I mean being the love of my life, and the only person who gets to call me cute and live. No one else gets to order me around without losing their head. Yes, you are very lucky. Although, maybe I'm the lucky one, getting to call you mine, having you as my partner. It's more than I could ever wish for. You know I'd do anything for you, right? Good, because I want you to never forget that. No matter what, you will always be the most important thing in my life. I'm glad you're here. Even though I don't deserve any of this, any of you. Well, you gotta see it from my side, sweetheart. I'm not a good man. I've done things that can't be forgiven. I've taken lives, turned people's worlds into hell. My name brings danger every time it's mentioned. And on top of all that, you alone have dealt with so much of my crap. I've lied, I've deceived. When you found out who I really am, you had every right to walk away. Hell, how could I have blamed you? And yet, for whatever reason, you stayed. And you've loved me ever since. So, yeah, considering all that, sometimes it's hard to believe a man like me found an angel like you, and got to keep him. Do you remember the day you found out the truth about me? Yeah, what a roller coaster, huh? You found the bloodstained shirt I forgot to throw away. I thought you'd be scared of me, or leave without a word. Instead, you yelled at me for not telling you sooner, and insisted on patching me up. I was too stunned to even think about arguing. I just sat there and kept my mouth shut so I wouldn't upset you more while you did your thing. You kept scolding me like I was some kid coming home past curfew. No, you're right. I definitely deserved it. But I also remember that after your anger faded, you just went quiet. Lost in your thoughts, unable to sleep. So I stayed with you that night. All I wanted was to make sure you were okay. Even if I wasn't sure how you felt about me, my feelings for you didn't change. In a way, it felt relieving to finally tell you the truth. And you deserved it. After everything I put you through, I couldn't keep hiding behind lies anymore. I fell even more in love with you that night. You stayed despite all that darkness inside me, saying the man underneath, the one you knew me as, was worth it. I'm not sure if you were just being stubborn or incredibly brave, but I swore to myself that I'd never make you regret that decision. Besides, I badly needed someone like you in my life. Someone who wasn't afraid to call me out. Oh, you've certainly been doing a good job of that so far. That's one of the reasons I love you so much. Among 100 others, of course. Like your beauty, your kindness, the way you make every place feel like home. You're a brilliant person who knows how to handle himself in almost any situation, and I admire that about you. You've helped me through so much just by being you. I can't imagine life without you here. Of course I mean it. Why else would I say it? What? No, I'm not trying to butter you up. What are you talking about? Hey, just because I don't talk about my feelings much doesn't mean I can't. Don't be so suspicious. Just take the compliment. Is something on my mind? What makes you say that? I'm just trying to show a little affection. You really know me that well, huh? Why am I even trying? I knew this wasn't gonna work. I'm not stalling. Alright, fine. There's something I need to talk to you about. You look at me like you're expecting the worst. Fine. I'll tell you. Just promise you'll hear me out before you say anything. Good. I have to send you away. For a few days. Maybe weeks. Hold on, let me finish. There's been some trouble with someone I thought I could trust, but it seems he's decided to do things his own way, and I've got a bad feeling about it. Until I know what he's planning, I need to be careful, and I need to protect you. With how little I'm home these days, I can't do that. That's why you need to stay somewhere else for a while, just until I've taken care of things. Sweetheart, don't argue. Try to understand. I don't want to send you away, but it's the only way I can keep you safe. I know you don't want to leave, and I wouldn't ask you to do it if it weren't absolutely necessary. You're such a strong-headed person, but this isn't about strength, love. Who knows what might happen if you stay? If things get dicey, I want you nowhere near harm's way. I know you can take care of yourself. You've proven that plenty of times. But I'd never forgive myself if you got hurt. This situation is more dangerous than anything we've faced before. That man is unpredictable. I'm not taking any chances of him getting his hands on you. He could use you against me, and he'd know I'd do whatever it takes to keep you safe. This isn't open for discussion. I'm informing you, not inviting your opinion. You don't understand. I can't risk losing you. It would destroy me. Of course I know you feel the same way. No, me risking my life and you risking yours are two different things. I've been living like this for as long as I can remember, ever since my father brought me into this world. I grew up with a gun in my hand and a target on my back. I know how this world works. You don't. And that's a good thing. I know being me already puts you in danger, so I'll do whatever it takes to keep you away from that line of fire. Your life has always meant more to me than my own, sweetheart. All I'm asking is for you to be safe. Is that really so wrong? What? What are you doing with my hand? You don't need to show me the ring. I know I'm your husband. What does that have to do with anything? No, I haven't forgotten about our vows. Through the good and the bad times. Yes, I remember. I always keep my promises. You're making this really hard for me, you know that? I suppose that's true. You challenge me like none of my men would ever dare to. I'm not sure how you do it. Not being scared of me, I mean. I know that I'm different around you, but you've seen what I'm like out there. Cold, ruthless, cruel. When I look in the mirror, all I see is a man with a dark past and an even darker future. But when you're there, you've brought warmth into my life that I've never felt before, and you share it with me like it's the most natural thing in the world. I don't want to lose that. I always thought I was a brave man, but you're the bravest person I know. Loving unconditionally, seeing good where there shouldn't be any. And you want to stay, knowing you could get hurt. You truly are something special. No, I'm not trying to butter you up again. I know I'm not great at this, but the least I can do is try. So, this is me laying my heart out to you the best way I can. I love you, and I want to protect you at all costs. But if you really don't want to leave, then I won't make you. Alright, if you're really sure. But there's one condition. You don't leave the house without a bodyguard. I'll have one of my men with you at all times. This one isn't up for debate. If you want to stay, you'll have to accept that. Otherwise, I won't be able to step outside without worrying about you every second. I know this isn't ideal, far from it, but for as long as we're in this mess, do me a favor and listen to me, please. Thank you, love. I knew you'd understand. This will all be over soon, I promise. We'll see. But I'll do my best to stay out of trouble, as always. Yeah, wishful thinking, I know. But I'm not that easy to kill. If anyone wants me dead, they'll have to work for it. Speaking of which, I still have work to do. You remember? I know, love. I don't want to leave either. Not right now. Well, maybe you're right. Tomorrow's another day. Fine. Let that man have one last night of peace. It's a small price to pay if it means I get to spend a little more time with you. I'm serious. What? You didn't think I'd actually consider letting him off the hook? Oh, sweetheart. It seems you don't know your husband as well as you think. Don't worry. Now that we have all night, and I've already got you in my arms, I'll take my time to fix that. How? Oh, you'll see. I've got plenty of ways to show you what kind of man I really am. You're in my hands now, and I always aim to please.